Welcome to Around Town here in the Concord area. I'm your host, Dick Patten. It's a pleasure to welcome you back, as I thought we were in the spring season, but I guess winter decided to make a return visit. But today I'm very pleased to have with me Carol Freeky, as she and her family have opening up a new ice cream stand here in Concord, up in the West Concord area that has been closed for a while, for about not quite a year, I guess. But it was known as Summer Freeze, what the last name anyway. But they've been very successful over in Chichester on 28 for years over there where the ballpark is. So Carol's here to talk a little bit about their new venture that they've got going on.
Yeah.
And I have known this lady since she was a little kid, about 5 years old, I think, or whatever, because I met her dad when I reorganized Chichester Junior Grange, and he volunteered, but he agreed to be the leader. Yeah. And Carol, of course, being his daughter, was one of the officers there. And so, anyway, it's a pleasure to have you come in, and thought by now you might be having good weather to be ready to have lines for ice cream, but
Thank you for having me.
Well, glad you did. So when are you opening up now?
We should be open within a week.
Good.
We're really close to doing some major renovations that needed inside.
Yeah.
And it's close. It's really close.
But if I remember right, you said you weren't going to do the normal hot dog and hamburgers and cheeseburgers. You were just going to do ice cream, and that was
That's correct. It'll be just like Chichester, hard and soft serve ice cream.
Do you think in a way that might be a good thing for you? I mean, do you think at some point you might want to add just hot dogs or hamburgers in? Only because of that neighborhood. That's all I'm thinking of, that neighborhood.
That's a really good point, and I did think about that when I bought it.
Yeah.
I've done only ice cream in Chichester. I started out with just soft serve, and then probably 12 years ago I added hard ice cream. So I feel I know ice cream well.
Yep.
I don't think you want me to cook for you. I think you'd rather me just serve you ice cream.
Well, of course, it was always a very successful little restaurant there. Takeout for years.
Yes.
I can remember when BD Electric up in Pennacook was open, they would come down and on Fridays, and they would place an order for a lot of the employees.
Yes.
And of course, back then they served seafood like fried clams, haddock, that type of thing for takeout. They did, of course, the hamburger, cheeseburgers, and I don't think they did any of the subs and that stuff, but that was their big forte. And then, of course, they changed hands, and then the new owners came in, kept it up, and they still seem to do very well. Well, then, of course, the new post opened up, and they were the former owners of your new business.
Correct.
And Debbie and her husband are real good people. They go to this church, of course, and they have done a big business up there. They don't do dinner, but they do breakfast and lunch. And but then the new owners of Summer Freeze, and now it's going to be called
Freeky's Dairy Freeze.
Dairy Freeze, there you go. They came in, and the first year they seemed to be doing pretty good. But then the second year I noticed something. See, I love when I go out to get something to eat, I love toasted hot dogs. Mm-hmm. Or if it's, when we used to have it down in the arena, there was a guy that sold steamed hot dogs down there, and Pete did a wonderful job down there, but he's retired. And I found out he's not going to be selling down there this year. But anyhow, I noticed up there, the last time they were open, when he got up there, that the hot dog had changed. And he kept saying, no. I said, yeah, you got to change it because something's not tasting right. Yeah. And it didn't look right. Well, I found out what they did. Number one, they had changed to, when you go into places like Cumberland's or Irving or whatever, they have like a rolling grill, you know, and then they have them on there all day. He'd gone to that, and he changed the brand of hot dogs. Now I'm not bad mouthing anything of any brand, but I tend to stick to old neighborhood or Scotland.
Yeah.
But there's another one in there. I can't think of it. It starts with, I think, with an F, but I can't think of it. But anyway, that's what I like for a good hot dog. And they all laugh in my family because you can have hot dogs home. But I don't know, I just like hot dogs. And good ones. But I can tell when I saw these, I said, yeah, I stopped going there.
Yeah. Well, we won't have hot dogs, but we will have sundaes, and we'll have both the hard and the soft ice cream. We gladly will serve you that instead.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I have to say, though, I think I still stick with the hard ice cream more than the soft. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah. I think it's because we were brought up on that.
Yeah. We use Gifford's hard ice cream out of Skowhegan, Maine.
Oh, really? Yeah.
They have approximately, 38, 40 flavors.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a great brand. We use it in Chichester already and have had great success with it.
And that's hot ice cream?
Yep.
Gosh. Back when I was a kid, we used to go up to Concord Dairy up there on North State Street, just past the prison. Now they've closed it all off. It was a restaurant there and a takeout window and all that. Now it's Weeks Stereo, whatever it is. Yeah. Well, and the flavors were only chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, coffee, and peppermint stick. Because my grandmother loved peppermint stick. Oh my God, it's all she wanted, peppermint stick. And let's see, maybe another couple of flavors. Pistachio, that was one. But I always stuck with vanilla. And then my mother liked chocolate, so that's where we would go up there. And of course the other one in Northwood. But now they've got this stuff called gelato, and I don't like. I shouldn't say I don't like
gelato.
it.
Yeah.
It's all right, but I don't know. But especially when it's a good hot day, then you're looking for an ice cream, you know.
That's right. That's right. And we'll have it.
Well, I would hope so. God, the way this summer and this spring's going, but you are in a good area up there. I'm glad to see it reopening. Because it is in a good area up there.
It's a great neighborhood. There's so many children walking, and the foot traffic is wonderful. We did Christmas trees this winter.
Yes,
so we were able to
that.
meet a lot of the locals, which was great.
Now, did you sell those trees?
We did.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Now, you haven't been selling them before?
I've never done it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have them all sold, or did you?
I donated the last 20 to local schools and families in need.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because that always gets me. Because there's one down by the arena and up there by the mall. I don't know where they're from, but I think they claim they're from Vermont, which bothers me, number one. But they always advertise as locally grown. Well, Vermont's not New Hampshire. But, come the 23rd of December, and especially the 24th in the morning, you think they would put out free.
Free, right.
Or something. Nope. And come the 26th, they're all still there, wasted. How many people would have liked to maybe had a tree but couldn't afford the prices?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, the last time we had a real tree was like $5 or $10 the most. It was at a tree farm out in Hopkinton on Jewett Road there. And his name was Don Moss. He owned it. He worked at Concord Lumber. But we used to go out and tag it in December. Go out and tag it in September or early October. And he would have a book and he'd write them down, whichever tree it was. And then we'd go back probably the 1st of December and cut it. Because we never put our tree up, if it was a real tree, until the week before Christmas. Yeah. We did get a little brave and try it 3 weeks before Christmas, but all of a sudden it shed so bad that I said, that's it, going artificial.
Yeah. We had the week before Christmas I stopped selling.
Yeah.
And anything that was left over we gave out.
Well, it's nice to do that.
It was time to. We needed to get ready for Christmas as well. It was the first time our family had done that, so it was a new project, and we needed to prepare.
Well, and that's a good way to get your name going, that you're opening up for ice cream too next spring.
Right.
So
next week we should have good weather, and that being said, we should have good ice cream.
Well, old-fashioned will go, knock on wood, it'll be good weather. That's what my grandmother would do. She always would knock on wood if you would for good luck or something.
That might not be wood, though.
Well, better be, but I'll tell you, it is. It's really, it's, you know, it is. It's getting near the ice cream season. I mean, usually by Mother's Day, definitely.
Right.
You know, the weather is decent, and everybody goes out for a Sunday afternoon ride and stop out for an ice cream or something.
That's
now
right.
It's a treat, you know.
Yeah.
But now you're going to be also serving, let's see. Oh, you talked about, you said sundaes and banana splits.
We have banana splits. We also have flurries. That's the soft serve ice cream with the candies blended into it, and you eat it out of a cup.
Oh,
yeah. We have the flurries, banana splits, sundaes. We have a cookie sandwich, which is a big chocolate chip cookie with the vanilla ice cream in the middle. It's frozen. It's delicious. And we have a doggy dish for all the dogs that come.
Oh, God, yes.
Yes.
Forget them dogs. Don't forget the dogs.
Yeah.
We had, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law had a dog one day, and they were riding in the car or something. And I went and got a small little thing for the dog. And boy, that dog loved that ice cream. Oh, my God, how he laughed at it.
We've had customers say they start driving, and as they get closer and closer to the shop, the dogs will get up and start howling.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know where they're going.
They know where it is. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And, of course, in the stores, you can buy them.
Yes, the doggy paws.
Yeah, doggy paws or whatever. And I don't know. I don't know if our dog, now my sister has a dog, whether he'll eat it or not, I don't know. He's so finicky, but that's good though. But what do you think would be now in the soft serve? Usually it's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry sometimes.
So we do vanilla, chocolate, and twist, which is the combination.
Yep.
And then there's a second machine at this location, so we'll be able to have a special soft serve flavor weekly. I'm not sure how those flavors will go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try some coffee, orange, black raspberry.
Black raspberry sounds good. A coffee, no thank you. Oh, I will never forget. I went to one night. I had to go to the Granger's secretary's house to do some quarterly paperwork for her to send in. So she and her husband said, "Gee, would you like some ice cream, Dick?" And I said, "Sure, I like ice cream." So what she bring out? Coffee ice cream and raspberry sherbet. Oh.
Did you eat either?
I ate it, but I'm telling you, I could have gagged. I had to mix it in to make sure it wouldn't taste the coffee too much. I know I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
But
So we know not to serve you coffee ice cream.
Oh gosh, or sherbet either.
Okay.
I don't. My wife likes orange sherbet.
Yes.
And last night we had our meeting, and we had a punch. We had the rainbow sherbet mixed in the punch, and they all like that. But no, she likes. What's her favorite is the. Oh goodness. It's made with nuts. Excuse me. It's peanut parfait. What the heck do they call it? Peanut butter parfait.
Okay.
Where you have a scoop of ice cream, chocolate, fudge sauce.
Yes.
Peanuts. Then a layer of ice cream again. Oh yeah. She don't care for whipped cream, but cherry, but she likes the nuts, and that's her favorite.
The good stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know where they got. I don't know whether she got that from the old days of Dairy Queen or where she got that from, but peanut butter parfait.
I think that was a Dairy Queen thing.
It could have been.
Yes.
It could have been. So, and I usually get either vanilla or I usually get black raspberry. I like black raspberry. Oh, I know, the forbidden chocolate. That's my favorite one. The double chocolate.
Yep. We have a chocolate lover's chocolate, which is like that. It's a very rich chocolate.
Yeah, deep chocolate. I like
Yes.
that. That's my favorite one. But but the days of ice cream never seem to change. I mean, people just love ice cream.
Yeah. I'm hoping all the foot traffic in that area will help. and they'll enjoy coming over to the shop.
Are you going to do a grand opening by chance or
I would like
something?
to. So I would like to be open for a couple weeks and then do a grand opening.
Yeah, that would be good. I would say it would be nice maybe around Mother's Day. Maybe on Mother's Day, that Sunday, you could bring your mother in for a free ice cream cone or a balloon, whatever, or something, or a carnation, or something, I don't know, whatever.
We do have a couple raffle items and gift certificates that we'll be giving out when we do a grand opening.
Yeah, well, that'd be
We're
good.
just trying to figure out when it's going to be. We need to get open and figure out all our little bugs. And move
Now, you're going to
forward.
be open 7 days a week? Or
7 days a week, 12 to 9.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the summertime will be very good. It's funny, though, how in the fall it seems to really drop off. And I don't know why, because September can be a hot month.
Right.
But somehow, for some reason,
By
by
8
October,
o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, when school starts up again, boy, for some reason, everybody's in, and that's it.
I think parents get back into routines.
Yeah.
Beginning of the school year, you know, get back on bed schedules and etc. Whereas the spring, it's towards the end of school, people are more relaxed.
And of course, the time the sun stays up later, so it's lighter into the dark. I mean, the dark doesn't come until after night, so it stays light at night.
Right.
Where in August you could last of August you can start seeing it get dark earlier, but I know by September you can tell it's definitely getting ready to change time again. Although it doesn't till the 1st of November now, but years ago it was always October. But it seems like that seems to have something to do with it too, you know.
Right.
And of course, if kids got schoolwork to do before Monday, but well, that's good though. Yeah, it's I really hope you'll do well there. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Thank you. I think we're going to do great. It's going to be busy. We like to be busy.
Oh yeah, yeah, and of course again you'll have the off days like anybody else,
Absolutely.
but you'll be busy, and again Saturday and Sunday especially, Fridays there maybe, but and of course when school gets out then in June, then it'll be really going on.
Right.
But hey, you can build it up. And now, which cone are you using? The regular cones or the sugar cones?
We have the plain cones, the waffle cones, sugar cones, waffle bowls, and we also have gluten-free cones.
That's something I have not. I still can't understand the difference in that, because the gluten-free, I don't get it. I mean, even here at church, they have the gluten-free host that they can offer somebody. What is? I don't get what it is.
I believe it's a wheat.
Oh, really?
Something in the wheat. I don't know much about it.
I don't know.
We had customers asking for that, so we said, well, we need to check into it. So
really,
we started offering them.
gluten-free cones.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that. But now it is. I mean, everything seems to have that label: gluten-free or gluten whatever.
That's right.
But I don't know. But I do know here at church that there are some that want the gluten-free host. They do, and they have them. But well, I don't know. I'll tell you. Now, do you have just your family working inside, or are you going to hire some people out there to work?
We have hired a couple people. Yeah. Usually, it's always been my family. But I'm running out with 2 places now. So in Chichester, we have some young kids, and we hired some young kids for Concord as well.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
though.
it is good.
Yeah.
It's fun to be around the kids.
How long now has been the Chichester one?
35 years.
Has it been that long?
35 seasons.
My gosh.
Yeah. It was my mother's childhood dream to own her own ice cream store.
Really?
Yep. She started with just soft serve ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, and twist, and had sundaes, cones, banana splits, and that was it. Fraps. And that was it.
Really?
Yeah. And 22 years ago, I bought it from my parents, and that's when I added the flurries.
Yeah.
And then it was years down the road that I added the hard ice cream.
Now, is your mother still alive?
My mother is. She's in Florida.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Gosh, isn't that something? Your dad, though, passed
Yeah.
away.
He passed 13 years ago.
Really? He had heart trouble up
Yes,
in
he did,
Monterey.
yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
So
But it must be nice. She doesn't miss coming up here, or does she come
comes
up
up in the summer. Yeah,
she does.
Yeah, she's very excited to come and see the new shop. She came up and did Christmas trees with me
Really?
the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did them together every day.
I can't. Florida, I can't go it. I went down. We have a son that's down there living in Jacksonville, and I got so sick down there last July, the end of June, I should say. We went down on Allegiant Airlines, mistake number one, from Pease, mistake number two, and it was a very short trip because they had just had a baby, and his parents were there. But anyhow, it was so hot, and I mean hot.
June's hot down there, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't, and I had to stay in the car most of the time if they went out somewhere. I couldn't get out, and then we were coming home on that Sunday, and I got sick. I don't know what made me sick. I was at the airport, all fine and dandy, and all of a sudden so we had to spend the night and spend another $1,000 to come home on Southwest. And I said, that's the end of that one. So no more for me. But it's just I just can't take that hot weather like that.
Yeah, it is hot.
Even up here sometimes when it gets humid.
Yes.
You know, stay indoors. But I don't know. But anyway, it's been 30 some odd years.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Right.
You know, when I worked in Pittsfield, I used to drive by that every day. And you know, I wanted, and yeah, and they've expanded that park quite a bit too, if I remember right.
Yeah, they have a wonderful walking trail.
Do they?
Yeah, it goes. I think it's 2 laps is a mile.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's beautiful. They have a couple soccer fields, the baseball field.
And I can remember back years ago when it was cow pasture on both sides of 28.
Yes.
And it seems funny now not to see the cows there or anywhere on 28 up that way.
When we moved there, it was just a big field.
Yeah.
And I remember the pikes used to come down and hay it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I miss seeing the different dairy herds out there. And, of course, the Marstons there with their farm and things. And when we go out Chichester the old way,
Mrs. Coffee's.
it was when you're up there by Horse Corner Road and where those 2 stores are. There's a traffic lights now, and you take your left and you're down the hill back past the fire station, around the Grange Hall.
Yes.
I love going out that way, only because I get to see Marston's cows out there in the pasture.
Right, they were over by Lane Coffee's house.
Yeah.
Right in the corner.
Yep. And I
by
keep,
the library.
Yeah,
Yes.
right near Barbara Frangio. In fact, I'll ask Barbara Frangio and I'll say, the cows out there yet?
Yes.
No, not yet, but they're coming. They're fixing the fence, they are.
I haven't seen them much this year.
No, it's early yet. They won't put them out there probably until middle May, I would think, but I don't know. But unless they, I know they built a house in the middle of the pasture there, and they had to cut that pasture down, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, they did. But that's what I like about Chichester. It stayed as rural, or you know, it's just nice. It was not like Epsom's become, and especially Northford. But well, I certainly want to wish you the best, dear.
Thank you,
Carol, as we're coming to an end of the show, and be looking forward to coming up there and having some ice cream. And
I can't wait to see you out
yeah,
there.
we'll
It's very exciting.
We will be up. We will, and again, I know that you'll do a good business here because there's the big trailer park across the road and apartment building here, and there's another set of apartments up on the right.
Right.
And you know the word gets around there.
Right.
And
we have a really good reputation where we are now.
Yeah.
And we cater towards families. We want families to be able to come out for ice cream a couple times and not feel the financial burden of an ice cream cone. So.
And after the baseball games, the kids softball and that, especially on Saturdays or weeknights, they always bring the teams down there for ice cream and stuff. I remember seeing them there. So.
We're excited.
Yeah, we should be. So good luck to you. And we've been visiting with Carol Frekey from the new Freeky's Ice Cream up there on let's see now, Fisherville Road. I gotta remember, it's Fisherville Road up there in West Concord. And they'll be opening up. Watch for the opening in another week or so. And 11 to 9.
12 to 9.
12 to 9.
12
okay,
to 9.
12 to 9. And serving all kinds of hard ice cream and soft ones. So go up and enjoy your treats. And make sure you say hello to Carol up there. I'm your host, Dick Patten. Thanks to Ian Marx, my director. And we'll look forward to seeing you soon around town.